Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some important information about the new traffic rules that have come into place here in Goa. So as of the 1st of April 2022, there are new traffic rules here in Goa. The fines that used to be 100 rupees are now 1000 rupees. The top fine being 10,000 rupees. I would recommend watching this whole video so that you know the complete rules and you don't get into any trouble with the traffic rules here in Goa, guys. So okay, first of all, I will also be telling you guys important information about how to rent a car, how to rent a bike, and also the documents and information that you require to know about this. Now first of all, let's talk about car rentals, guys. Now car rentals are around 1200 onwards here in Goa. Now when you rent a car, there are different ranges of cars. The first range of cars are Swift, Wagoner. These cars are around 1200 onwards. Depends on what time of the season you come in. Sometimes these prices go down to 1200. In season time, this can go double or even more. So it's always important to know the season that you are in, and accordingly you will come to know the prices for the car rentals. Now I will also be telling you about bike rentals now, and I will give you whatever documents you require for the bike rental or car rentals after this. Okay, so the bike rental prices are around 350 rupees here in Goa, and you can range it from 350 to 500 depending on what bike. So suppose you're getting an Activa, it's around 350. If you're getting a Fascino or a better scooter, then it would be costing a little more, so it will be around 500. And now let me tell you about what documents you require, and also the important information about like what documents you have to give them and about the tokens that you have to give them. Now token basically is advance payment that you have to give them. For a car, it's around 3000 rupees, which is the deposit that you have to give. This is a refundable deposit. For a bike, you would have to give a deposit of up to 500, or sometimes they ask you for 1000 rupees depending on which bike or scooter that you take. Now of course motorbikes and stuff like that have a higher range, so that will be more expensive. Okay, now let me tell you, first of all, you require driving license to get a bike here in Goa. Learner's license is not valid. So many people keep on asking me this question, can I get a bike with a learner's license? No. And the fine is pretty huge, so I would recommend not to get into trouble for this. Now okay, now for renting a bike, you would have to have your driving license. You would have to give them an ID proof as a deposit. So you can give them any ID proof like a PAN card, Aadhaar card, or any other ID proof. They will refund this to you after you return the bike. Now it's very important to take a video of the full bike or car that you are renting, because if there are any scratches or anything, so most of the people that face any scams or anything happens because of this is because they don't take a video or photos of the damage of the vehicle. So the moment you rent a bike or car, click a video directly around the car or bike, and you will get to be safe, so you won't have any trouble after. So because when they see you taking a video, then they know that they will not bother you later on. Now very important information about how to rent a car or bike is, when you are renting any car or bike, always check their reviews on Google, so that you see it should be around 4-star rating and above, so that you know that these people are safe and you don't fall into any trouble with them. Now many of these people who have 2 stars and below usually are into these kind of scams. When you return the bike, they will say that you have damages or anything. So this is not to blame anybody, but it's important to have the proper information. Now whenever you're giving any document for a car rental or anything, you can give a document of your family members also who are in the vehicle with you. Suppose your wife or your husband accordingly, or brother, sister, anybody, you can give their document while renting the car also. But license has to be of the driver when you are getting the car or vehicle. Okay, now let's talk about, also make sure to take a photo of the number plate of the vehicle, because sometimes you tend to lose your vehicle here in Goa, so make sure to take a photo of your number plate. Okay, now talking about the traffic rules here now. First of all, important information is every 3 kilometers almost in traffic. There are police every 3 kilometers in the main tourist areas. So in tourist areas you have to be very careful, because there are cops everywhere. Of course, be careful everywhere, because you don't want to get in trouble, and also for your own safety. Now, okay, now first of all, there is a place called Atal Setu. This is a bridge. Whenever you're coming to Panjim, this is where most people get caught. On this Atal Setu, bikes are not allowed on this particular bridge. Now what happens is, there is only this small little board which is there on the side of the bridge. So most people make the mistake of going on this bridge. So what happens is, they get a fine for negligence, and the new fine for negligence is quite expensive. So please make sure not to go on to this bridge if you are riding a bike. Now other areas to be careful about is like areas like Fontenage in Panjim, which is the area with these beautiful Portuguese houses. A lot of these areas, people tend to, because you're clicking pictures, you will ride the bike in the wrong direction. So there happens to be a lot of accidents because of this in the Fontenage area. So please make sure to not go on no entry roads here. Of course, it's very difficult to see the boards around, but make sure to know which side the direction of the traffic is going, so you don't get into any accident or trouble there, guys. Okay, now let's talk about the fines. Now coming to the fines, now the fine for a helmet, which used to be 100 rupees, is now 1000 rupees. So if you're riding without a helmet, now most of the tourists that come to Goa get caught for helmet, and of course all bike rentals provide a helmet free of cost whenever you rent the bike. Okay, so that is the fine for your bike. Now the fine for a car for no seat belt from 100 rupees has gone to 1000 rupees also. Now triple seat, riding a bike with triple seat, the fine is now 1000 rupees, and also your license will be suspended for 3 months. So if you are riding with that license, again your license is suspended. Wait till the end, because I will be explaining to you about the information if you have no license, because it is a huge fine and you do not want to get into trouble for this. Over speeding for a bike will be around 1000 rupees. For a car, it's about 2000 rupees, because they have that machine, that shows you the speed of the vehicle. The other important things are like unnecessary use of horn. This is a new rule that has come in. Unnecessary use of horn or loud exhaust, which is the sound for your modified bikes, would be 1000 rupees. And the second time you get caught for doing this is 2000 rupees. What happens is, the police have this device where all your information is, and they also can check your previous history of your fines and everything in that. Now the crazy amounts are now going to be explained. So now the 5000 rupees fine. Okay, now 5000 rupees fine is for jumping red lights. So now many times this happens is because people don't know that where the traffic lights are placed here in Goa, especially tourists. So the jumping of a red light is now 5000 rupees. So please make sure to check out for these red lights and these the signals. Okay, now driving or riding with a mobile phone during driving is 5000 rupees. Now the new fine is now 5000 rupees. And coming to drinking and driving, so this happens a lot in Goa, and I'm sure you guys have done it in the past, but please be careful now, because as of the 1st of April, the drinking and driving fine is 5000 rupees. And of course they're going to do the breathalyzer test on you. The moment your test comes positive for alcohol, you will get a fine of 5000 rupees. So please be careful. Now driving without a license, now this is a big problem for many people, because before bike rental places used to give people a bike without asking for the license first, or a car, but now the fine for this is 10,000 rupees. So you have to make sure to be very careful for the fines here, guys. So that is some of the important information from here in Goa about regarding the new rules. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video and have encountered any of these kind of situations before, please comment down below, and if you have further questions also comment down below, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe.